All right. So today is Tuesday, April 21st. It is 5:47 p.m. Central Standard Time. And thank you so much to everyone tuning in to watch the follow-up to our Elder in Residence interview series. This is our one and only Mrs. Gloria. You have been learning about her this last week. You watched her 30-minute interview and you had a chance to conduct your 3CQ plus Q. This right now is the opportunity to kind of circle around where I'm bringing your questions to her. She's going to provide the answers to all of your questions, even those really, really emotional ones. And then I'm going to cycle it back out to you so that you can sit with the answers. So let's officially welcome Miss Gloria. Hello, sis.
Hello.
I call you sis, but we are not sisters by blood, but we're sisters by bond.
Absolutely.
So I just want to make sure that the students know out there that this is my big sis. We've been sisters for 21 years.
Maybe a little more, maybe.
Maybe more than that. Okay, so
Maybe.
you know what? Because little mama is 31. Yeah, so it might be like 25.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking more of 25.
This might be
Yes.
girl, a quarter of a century.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I digress. Well, the students have gone through the 3CQ plus Q model. So they've gone through your video and provided a compliment, a connection, a comment, a question, and they also identified a quote. But today, I would like to present you with all 13 questions so that you can give your honest answer. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Fire away.
Fire away. All right. Question number one. How do you remind yourself to slow down and take the cape off when life starts to feel overwhelming again?
Hmm. When I feel myself slipping back into old habits of trying to do too much, trying to accommodate others, and not enough time for myself. When I find myself um, not doing those things that I said I was going to do, that's when I, that's when,
That's when.
that's when.
And I like the way that you said you find yourself slipping. So it's not a perfect thing.
It's not.
Like you take your cape off and then you're perfectly fine, but you're like you catch yourself slipping. So thank you for being vulnerable with that answer. Number two, Miss Gloria mentioned feeling lonely. I would ask, how do you deal with those feelings and not allow that to create negative connections to nature?
Mm. I think about what brings me happiness when I'm in nature.
Mm,
Um, I have to focus on not the loneliness, but the happiness that nature has brought me.
mm. Now you're in Kansas City right now. What's the weather like?
It's sunny. It's great weather. It's a little breeze, but it's gorgeous today.
Okay. So
I
tell
have my windows all the way open, like the blinds are all the way, so I can see everything.
and you have a gorgeous, gorgeous view.
Too.
And this is not part of the question, but it's talked
Mhm,
about um, how not to allow those negative thoughts to come back into mind when you're
mhm.
working with and being with nature. What is your favorite part of nature right now?
Right now, it's seeing all the movement, the sun, the brightness,
Mm,
um, the brightness that's not just the sun, but the brightness of just all the activity out there.
mm.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. All right, next question. Something that I would like to ask Miss Gloria is, do you plan how your day would go, or do you just flow throughout your day?
Both.
Do,
Some
do
days,
tell.
some days I go with the flow. Other days I know exactly what I'm going to do when I'm going to do it.
I like that. The answer is both.
Yes.
All right. So, your next question. What is the most meaningful way that your relationship slash appreciation for nature has evolved or changed since your experience in the Omni process?
Mm. Read it once more,
Right, right.
please.
I get that. What is the most meaningful way that your relationship with nature has evolved since your experience in the Omni process?
Mm. I think because, I don't know, I want to say I've been able to reflect and enjoy it that much more. Before then, I didn't appreciate it the way that I do now. And when I take those walks, even on my lunch break, I soak it all in like I didn't before. And I appreciate um, being able to have that now. I think I took it for granted before.
Thank you. Thank you. If I could ask her one question, I would ask, how do you continue nurturing those roots in your
Mm,
everyday life, even during difficult or uncertain times? I know
mm.
this answer.
I, I try to continue to speak life into the roots, and I continue to nurture by care, but I also want to keep truth and be honest with them all the time. Um, that's pretty much it. You know, I could probably go on further, but I'm not going to keep going.
Thank you. Thank you. And I know the hidden answer, which is always like right here in the forefront and right here, is you're a prayer warrior.
Oh, most definitely. Yes,
Indeed.
yes,
Indeed. All right.
yes.
Next question. How has your understanding of community changed over time, and what experiences most influenced that change?
Hmm. Hmm. Probably what's changed over time. Um, as I've gotten older, I understand that community means a whole lot more than it used to me. Um, it's changed as I've gotten older with who's in my circle
Mm,
that I call my community. And I know you know the group of the ladies that we have our brunch with.
mhm.
Um, so they have added to my community.
I like how you kind of just dropped that little teaser because those lovely queens are about to be part of the anthology coming up. So, yeah, that was not planned, y'all. I promise. I
No.
promise. But the anthology is going to involve more stories of Black elder wisdom. And you know what? I'm not going to give it away. Y'all enroll in the next class.
Yes, there you go.
You'll get the anthology there.
That's right.
All right. So the next question. Miss Gloria spoke love letters to each of her children in the interview. With that being said, I am curious to know in what ways has motherhood impacted her journey to learning herself?
Oof. I've learned that through motherhood, I'm definitely not even close to being perfect,
Mm,
but it's always touched me as a mother to look at when you look at your children and you think how each of them carry a piece of you and how they talk, how they walk, how they treat others. All of those things, as a mother, has changed who I am, and that evolves. It changes by the day, becoming a mother and seeing different things or hearing different things, even though they're adults. Because as you know, my daughter's going through something right now, and that's made me, you know, as a mother, think other ways, when it comes to her.
Right, right.
Yes.
And that's real. Not to reveal what's going on in your family, but just understanding that when you mother adult children, it's a whole different relationship. And your adult children are still your babies.
Yes.
So thank you for I felt like there were some emotions that were surfacing while you were giving that answer
Yes,
and
and
you
I
were trying
was
to
trying.
suppress them. So,
Yes.
girl, keep it real here. If those tears need to flow, then let them flow. Well, I'm about to keep it real because this door is open and I'm cold. So hold on.
And I look, this crazy then yeah,
Uh-oh, the cat took the cone off the head.
yes.
Girl, it's okay. The people can wait. Go ahead and take
Okay.
that cat.
Hold on just a second.
All right. While she's doing that, I just want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of Sitting with Trees. This literally was a study. This all started in September 2024. Dr. Janet and Miss Gloria were part of the pilot research participants, and it evolved. I did not set out to create this course. I did not set out to create an anthology or a children's book, but it just has naturally and organically evolved to where we are right now. And while I'm looking at you and while I have you, I want to say thank you. I really do appreciate you trusting me to be your tour guide on this adventure all semester long. Thank you for signing up for a course that had the words Black Elder Wisdom in the climate that we're in today. Thank y'all for that. And if you like it, tell a friend. There are more courses that are coming, and Miss Gloria is back, so I'll turn it back around to her. All right. So our next question was actually is, but it starts with was. Was it easy to navigate and live without both of your parents? At what point did you have that reassuring moment and say to yourself, I will be okay?
It was difficult in the beginning, of course, loss is, but strange enough, I through my mom's passing, I didn't understand it was okay until Sarasota.
Mm,
That's when I knew it was okay.
wow.
That gave me closure.
You, you just don't know.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
Yep.
Thank you. I watched some Instagram clip today, and this queen, she talked about before she mentors any scholar. And I'm an academic auntie, so I'm tuned in to see how she works with her mentees. She said before she works with any scholar, she asked, "What is the one thing that you would research, even if it would never get published?"
Mm.
And for me, it's Black joy.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's Black joy in green spaces.
Yes.
For me, it's Black joy in green spaces with older Black women. It didn't have to get published.
Yeah.
Just by you saying what you just said, that's publication for me. For the students to be able to witness this moment and tune in to your lived experience, that's publication. That's win. So thank you. Thank you so much for that. Next question. This might be a long one,
Okay.
and I'm so here for it. I would like to hear more details.
Okay.
I would like to hear more details about that spiritual presence that Miss Gloria described when she mentioned the trees hugging you.
Oh, that experience was, oh, I'm feeling it now. Um, it was all of my past mentors, both grandmothers, my aunts, all of those that I grew up with that made a mark on me and that poured in me. Um, I felt all of that at that moment, but not just that. It reminded me of how much um, those elders loved me,
Mm.
and that hug spiritually was just them letting me know at that time that we may not be here on earth, but we are always with you. And that made me um, want to be that person to others, be that mentor um, to young Black women that, you know, don't always have those grandmothers or those aunts or those in their life that instruct them in that way.
Whew,
So, yes,
those are some details.
yeah,
You're saying that, and there might be a young queen on this call later on, one of the students, she might be like, I need a grandma.
yeah,
I need an auntie.
yeah.
So they may be reaching out to you. Get ready to expand
Hey,
your family.
I'm here for it.
Right, right. Thank you for those details. All right, we have three more. No, we have two more questions. What do you think was the toughest part about experiencing life without your parents
Mm,
or becoming an orphan at the age that you did?
mm. First, it was not being able to just pick up the phone and call because you have some exciting news. Um, I just won an award at work the day that my daughter was in the hospital.
Mm.
And I've been there for 6 years. And to receive this team award, um, it was very honoring, very honoring. Um, but I couldn't call my mom to have her be proud of me or have my dad be proud of me. And those are the minutes, the moments, sorry. Those are the moments that I miss. Yeah.
Why? I wish I would have screened that question before.
Yeah.
That is that is that is some real spit right there.
Yeah.
I I have the phone upstairs. I have the phone that was in my mama's house.
Yeah.
I still remember her phone number,
Yes.
and I accidentally dialed it last month.
No.
And so,
Mm.
okay, let's ask this last question, girl.
I'm sorry.
No, no, no,
Because
no.
every time I'm answering, I'm thinking about you and I'm thinking about how those things affect or how all of these questions they pertain to you too.
Yes, ma'am.
They do.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. All right. Question 11. I would love to know whether Mrs. G is able to take that cloak off once she left the safe and serene space of Florida.
Mm. Yes, temporarily.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I came back with it off and hadn't even thought about putting it back on at all. And then life happens
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and you end up putting that cape back on um, because sometimes it's just in you to take care of others.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I like to say, take the cape off, but you don't have to burn it because
Absolutely.
there
Because
are,
after I still take it off. I
yes,
don't keep it on.
yes, ma'am.
It is only on temporary when I am wearing it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, sis. Those were all of the questions that the students provided. On behalf of Washburn University African American Studies program, Sitting with Trees, Nature, Memory, and Black Elder Wisdom, and all 19 students, we thank you. Thank you very
They
much.
amazing questions. Amazing questions. Thank you.
Absolutely.